Okay, so I firmly believe that I have perfected the chocolate chip cookie recipe. I love chocolate chip cookies. It's like my favorite dessert. I'm not huge on dessert, but there's something about chocolate chip cookies that just, I can't resist. So I have tweaked this recipe over and over again, and I think I've perfected it, so we're gonna make it. First things first, we are going to add our sugar. So it's going to be 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and then a 1/2 cup of regular white sugar. I'm using just cane sugar. A 1/3 cup of cream cheese, and then it's gonna be a stick and a 1/2 of butter. So we're gonna start with that, and we're just gonna give that a little mix. Then, there's butter on my hand and now it's in my hair. It's fine. Then we're gonna do 1 whole egg. So a whole egg, and then, oh God, now my mouth just tastes like butter. We're gonna do a egg yolk. So we're gonna take out just the yolk. When I was in high school, I went to a magnet school, and I went for hospitality, and we had to take a semester of culinary, and my best friend at the time, Taylor, and I were, the chef, our teacher, was telling us we needed to separate eggs from the egg whites from the yolks. That's where I actually learned how to do that like that. And we separated it. I don't know which one he told us he wanted, but we separated it and then threw the other part away. And he was like, we were like, okay, we're done. And he was like, where's the other part? And we were like, oh, we threw it away. And that was the day we learned that you don't throw away the other part. And then we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then we're gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm using Redmond's real salt. That if you know, you know. And then a teaspoon of baking soda. And then we're gonna finish with flour. So 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We're gonna add chocolate chips. Okay, so then that's all you gotta do. Now, when it comes to baking it, this is important. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the dough and you're gonna put it in plastic wrap. This step is important because this is how we keep our cookies soft. How we bake